This is Coyote News.
Tonight on Coyote Sports, we have intramural basketball highlights and the men's basketball team won a big exhibition game. I'm Celeste LaCourciere.
And I'm Devin Reiners. The football team's preparing for a matchup with SDSU. And the Dakota Dome is hosting the high school football championships. But first, Nathan Finster has our headlines. Nathan?
USD volleyball player Audrey Reig has been named the October Summit League Female Athlete of the Month. This is the first time Reig has won the award, although she's received the Conference Player of the Week award 3 times. Reig collects the program's first Volleyball Athlete of the Month award since the Coyotes joined the Summit in 2011. She helped lead the Coyotes to a 7-2 record during the month. USD senior diver Grayson Herding has been named the Summit League Women's Diver of the Week. Herding wins the award for the 3rd time this season and for the 28th time in her career, extending her league record. Herding won 3 out of 4 events she competed in this past weekend. She swept the 1 and 3 meter dives against Northern Iowa. Against the Iowa Hawkeyes, Herding won the 3 meter diving event and was runner-up in the 1 meter dive. And those are your headlines.
Thanks, Nathan. Co-recreational basketball is in full swing. The Bodacious Ballers took on going into OT last week at the Wellness Center. We pick up the action in the 3rd quarter where the Bodacious Ballers held a 2-point lead. Both teams swapped the lead back and forth. Rachel Oyen sinks a 3-point shot to tie the game at 25-25 going into the 4th quarter. Christina Silver took over the game for going into OT in the 4th quarter. Silver scored 6 points in the final 5 minutes to give her team their victory of the year. The final score was 37-34. There are numerous opportunities to get involved with intramurals at USD coming up. From indoor soccer tournaments to a paper airplane contest. Contact Connor Singheisen for more information.
The men's basketball team broke in the new arena with a 106-76 win over Loras College. Coach Craig Smith says they chose to do an exhibition game in hopes it would help their young team increase game experience. Fans were out and cheering for the Coyotes on Friday in the new venue. Smith says they agreed to play Loras late in the process and other teams were not available. However, Coach says they were thrilled about the opportunity. The Yotes open the season this Friday night in Des Moines against Drake. The home opener for both the men's and women's teams is Sunday night against Bowling Green. South Dakota high school football teams are competing for a state title in the Dakota Dome this week. Each of the 7 classes will crown a new state champion by the end of the weekend. The first 3 games are tomorrow. Gregory takes on Webster area in the Class 9AA contest. Then Warner clashes with Coleman Egan in Class 9A at around 1:30. And Cologne battles Langford area in Class 9B at 7:30. On Friday afternoon, Winter takes on Groton area in Class 11B. And Mitchell faces off with Harrisburg in Class 11AA at 7. On Saturday afternoon, T area battles Madison in Class 11A, and in the nightcap, Sioux Falls, Washington clashes with Brandon Valley.
The USD football team travels to Brookings this weekend for a matchup against in-state rival SDSU. The Coyotes are coming off another close loss to Southern Illinois. After falling behind 35-14 in the 4th quarter, the Coyotes rallied to come within just 7 points. But after failing to score on 4 consecutive plays from inside the Saluki 5-yard line, the Coyotes fell 35-28. The Jackrabbits are coming into a game after a decisive 49-24 home victory over Missouri State. The Yotes need a victory to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Kickoff is scheduled for Saturday afternoon at 2 at the Dana J. Dykhouse Stadium.